That's what's required. Just 10 to win now. Just keep getting singles. Get yourself over the from running.
Swing and a miss. A real need for that from the match on the weekend. Looks like
struggling to get this way on the offside. It's important 2 deliveries here. They need to get 2 singles.
David Miller in the background. He's in neck with Ajmal and Misbah ul Haq, this last delivery in. It's high up in the air, but is it going to land safe? Oh, it doesn't. It's a good catch. There was a little bit of hesitation there, but a very good catch in the end.
Batsman to the wicket, and that new batsman will be on strike as well. There's Hashim Amla off the last overs, too many, went for the big shot, tried to go over mid-wicket area. And too much underneath it. Straight up in the air, and he knew immediately. Captain calling for somebody to catch it. And Mohammad Hafiz made the catch. Hashim Amla, super innings. Didn't reach his 100 today, out for 90.
So David Miller is a good finisher. He'll have to finish the last over of this game. He's got 2 wickets so far. Should be just a single down to third man.
The Pakistani fielders have changed in the last 10-15 minutes. Lots of excitement out there, lots of nervousness. Flew off the outside edge of David Miller's bat. The throw came in, there were people backing up from all over the place. Went for a tight one, yeah.
If so well. So 5 deliveries left. What a catch. That is an excellent catch.
That's a great catch. Hit low, flat, hard up to mid-wicket. Ali's come in off the boundary and dive forward to take a super catch. It could be a match-winning catch. Frustration in that changing room. You got quite a lot of this. JP Duminy now towards the mid-wicket area. It's getting fairly dark, and then he came and made a great catch. Well, Ali Dumini's on his way for 15. South Africa now 6 down for 255.
So pressure now as far as South Africa is concerned. Concern on the face of bowling coach Alan Donald. South Africa, they're cruising to victory, and suddenly this game can go either way.
Yeah, Kipper, I wonder, I'd probably rather be the fielding side right now.
Especially considering the fact that you've now got 2 new batsmen at the crease. David Miller has just faced the 1 delivery. Ryan McLaren just coming in now. So can Pakistan do it? Can they win this match, and not only win the game, but win the series? That'll be a fine performance if they did.
He's had a really good year in one-day international cricket. Some important innings and some very good bowling. You'll see JP Dumini's dismissal again. Excellent catch-outs on the mid-wicket boundary. Never easy coming in and diving forward. Made it look pretty simple.
Well, every delivery is important now, but this one, very important. Oh, he gets away with it, Junaid Khan. There's a big appeal for caught and bowled. The delivery was leg side. David Miller will be a little bit disappointed that he missed out there.
It was a huge appeal, and I think it was for caught and bowled. Junaid Khan, he got him very quickly, and he maybe felt that David Miller had got an inside edge on this onto the pad, and the ball looped up. And Junaid Khan was very keen to get in and make the catch. Big shout. out or not out.
It was there to hit. It was drifting into leg stump. David Miller has only just come in, so it's difficult for him, but he probably just tried to hit that too hard. So 3 deliveries left, 8 runs required. Junaid Khan taking his time. He's got an injury as well. He got a nasty blow on the shin. Brilliantly bowled. Full and straight.
And it certainly was that, right up there in the block hole. And that now leaves South Africa requiring 2 boundaries to win, in all likelihood. And the man on strike, Ryan McLaren, yet to face a delivery. And I think that changing will fill, as you just see this last ball, perfect, right in the block hole, arrowing in towards leg stump. Just what was required. I'm saying we have a view of that changer, and that changer must be a bit shell-shocked right now. Thought they had this in the bag, and so did the crowd.
Well, it was in the bag. There's no question about that. South Africa batting well for the majority of the innings, and have just lost their way towards the end. Just 2 deliveries left. 7 runs required. Ryan McLaren is on strike. South Africa need a boundary. And brilliantly bowled once again by Junaid Khan. A lot of credit's got to be given to him here. He's stayed calm under pressure. He fired the Yorkers in. He's been bowling with an injury as well.
And his teammates have rushed in from all angles to congratulate him. It's not over yet. Obviously can't bowl a wide or overstepped, particularly overstepped for the last one. Just got to stay behind the line and get one straight. And Pakistan have won a famous victory and a very, very famous series win. A heck of a turnaround from the loss, 4-1 loss to South Africa in the UAE.
So David Miller is the man that can do it. South Africa needs 6 from this last delivery. Rahman Akram, the bowling coach. He's tense, David Miller's tense, everybody's tense. They can't bear to watch. What is Junaid Khan going to do? Is he going to try and go full and straight again? It's worked for him the previous 2 deliveries. So here we go. What's it going to be? Going to go down for 4, and Pakistan have won. They've pulled off an unlikely victory. They've won a series against South Africa, the first time ever they've beaten South Africa in a bilateral series. They've done that against the odds away from home.
And they certainly are, and there's elation out there on the field. South African side will be distraught. I wonder how they lost from the position they got themselves into after A.B. de Villiers' wonderful innings, but that team is absolutely ecstatic. Well out of it. About 10 overs to go, and they've turned it around to win by 1 run and a pulsating end to the second one-day international of the series.
So Pakistan win by 1 run, and they win the series. So a phenomenal performance. They were under fire after the recent tour in the UAE. They looked a team that was without any confidence whatsoever. South Africa were in control when they came back from that tour. Didn't go well during the home leg. And South Africa today had this one. A.B. de Villiers played a brilliant innings. It looked all but over in South Africa's favour, but somehow, right at the end, they managed to lose wickets at crucial times. Pakistan bowlers were able to create enough pressure to force mistakes from South African point of view. And Dov Watmore will be delighted with this win. He's nearly finished his tenure as Pakistan coach. And that man, Misbah-ul Haq, who also came in for some flack in the UAE, who will be absolutely over the moon. So a brilliant performance by Pakistan. You've got to give them credit. They stayed in the match, they fought all the way through it. In the end, they pulled off a magnificent victory.
And I suppose it's worth making the point that often what the Pakistan side are criticised for, throwing in the towel and falling over towards the end, they today stood up when it counted most. Got a very, very famous victory.
Excellent performance by Pakistan. They lost the toss today. They batted well. They batted the best we've seen them bat in one-day cricket over the last couple of or few weeks. The top order did the business. And then in the beginning of the ball, they started off pretty well, but then South Africa were right on top through some excellent batting, but then again towards the end, Pakistan able to create pressure, to stay calm in the key moments. And they won what for them is a famous victory. So Pakistan have taken an unassailable lead in this three-match series. Hashim Amla played well for his 98. Quinton de Kock played well as well. AB de Villiers was absolutely brilliant. But in the end, South Africa lose by 1 run. A little bit reminiscent of that first one-day match in the UAE when Pakistan had that game won as well and then blew it at the end.
Two good partnerships. De Kock and Amla of 87 and 110 was a fantastic partnership between Amla and de Villiers. It wasn't enough at the end.
Junaid Khan was excellent with the ball with his 3 wickets. And then solid contributions from the other bowlers. Saeed Ajmal bowled a key over towards the latter part of the match as well. And Shahid Afridi, as always, pretty good. So there we've got it then. Pakistan win this one. They also win the series. And we're going to go to a break.
ਗੱਡੀ ਲੈਂਬਰਗਿਨੀ ਪੀਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਚਲਾਵੇ slowly